Archangel Michael says, the winds have changed. Something invisible has wrapped itself around your energy, and time is slipping faster than it ever has. You've been feeling strange lately, haven't you? The clocks in the spiritual realm have started ticking differently. You may think it's just another ordinary day, but it's not. Your name is being whispered in the heavens with urgency. Somewhere between the veil of life and afterlife, your name has echoed so loud it awakened a divine alarm. Your mother, who has been in heaven watching over you, is now stepping forward. She has crossed the bridge of silence to speak to you now. She has tried before, through dreams, signs, missed calls, and those random chills down your spine. But this time is different. She knows if she doesn't reach you now, something irreversible may occur. Your life is being marked. Someone is circling your name for a reason that is not of light. But the angels are standing guard. Yet even they are weeping for what could happen if you do not hear this in time. They have seen what's coming. They've seen the traps, the jealousy, the silent poison being prepared in secret. Archangel Michael says, it is being disguised as love, but it is far from that. A shadow has followed you from a recent location, maybe your workplace, maybe from someone you considered a friend. That person knows something about you that they're using for selfish gain. But it's what your mother saw in her vision that's more terrifying. Your mother wants you to know the truth that no one has dared to speak. You are closer than ever to walking into a betrayal you may not survive from. She saw it from the clouds above when they opened on the night you couldn't sleep. She wants to scream your name from heaven, but she must send this message through divine alignment. The urgency is not just because of danger, but because you have been blindfolded by someone's sweetness. It's fake. All of it. Your mother sees the room, the objects, the phone placed on the table that is being used to record your actions without your knowledge. The same phone will be used against you if you don't stop trusting the wrong voice. Type Amen to get blessing 333. She says she came to you in a dream on a Tuesday night. You were wearing white, and she tried to hold your hand, but you were walking away too fast. She couldn't reach you, and she wept. That dream wasn't just your mind playing tricks, it was a warning. She saw the future bending in a dangerous direction. There was a man beside you in that dream, but he was smiling with hidden intentions. She is not at peace because she knows what they plan for you. The woman who recently entered your life with soft words and kind gestures is not who she claims to be. She is connected to someone from your past who once envied your light. This isn't just about someone being jealous, it's about someone trying to remove your name from a blessing. Your name was written in a divine book for a reward. That reward is coming on the 4th day from today. But the angels are crying because they see you being misled. They see your open heart and your loyalty being weaponized against you. That's why the heavenly alarms have gone off. Archangel Michael says, the divine court is now watching closely. Every step you take, every decision you make in the next 72 hours is critical. Your mother has pleaded for your protection in this divine court. She placed your name on a golden scroll and begged for one more chance to reach you. That scroll was almost closed. But then this message was opened, and now, you have a chance to change everything. She saw you about to step into a meeting, a room, or a situation that seems good but is covered in spiritual traps. Don't ignore those moments when your heart suddenly feels heavy. Those are spiritual signals being sent from her. Type Amen to get blessing 775. She is begging you to pay attention to the clothes you wear on a specific upcoming day. There's a color you must avoid. It will mark you in the spirit realm for confusion and delay. She says to look at your left hand tonight. There will be a tiny itch or a twitch, that's not random. That's her trying to reach through your physical body to signal urgency. Someone has placed your name in a spoken ritual, unaware that you're divinely marked. That ritual will fail, but you must not respond emotionally. Your mother says, stay silent and alert. She wants to give you something. There is a gift she has tried to place under your pillow spiritually. You must sleep on your right side tonight. If you do, you may wake up with clarity and strength. This is not the first time she's tried to reach you. But this is the final time she'll be allowed to deliver a message this way. If ignored, the next 48 hours may bring confusion that spirals. There's an object in your room, possibly a mirror, a small old item, or something gifted to you. She says it needs to be removed or covered for the next 3 nights. It is acting like a receiver for unwanted energy. She's been watching the people around you. One person is always pretending to help, but they are reporting everything you say to someone else. Your mother has marked that person in spirit. Type Amen to get blessing 918. She cried last night in heaven. Her tears fell like rainfall near your window at exactly 3:12 a.m. That sound you heard was not the wind, it was her whispering your name. You woke up but didn't know why. You thought it was anxiety or something small. But no, it was her spiritual push to wake you before danger sleeps next to you. Your life is not a coincidence. You are a chosen soul who carries a legacy in your bloodline that your enemies know. They want to stop you before you reach the crown meant for your destiny. Your mother knows you're tired. She feels your disappointments. She feels every time you cry and say, I have no one. But she's been beside you every time you thought you were alone. A letter is about to arrive, spiritually or physically. That letter is carrying a decision that can flip your entire journey into acceleration. But you must first remove the distraction standing in your way. This is not just about safety, it's about transformation. This is about stepping into your next divine level with full awareness. You can't take everyone with you into this next level. Type Amen to get blessing 421. There's a key. Either spiritually or physically, there is a key that will be revealed to you. This key has been blocked for years because of what happened during your younger years. She wants you to forgive yourself. That moment you regret from your past, that moment is not defining you anymore. She has erased the spiritual link of shame that once haunted you. You will hear her name soon, randomly, through a stranger or a movie. When you do, she wants you to say in your heart, I heard you, Mama. That moment will unlock a divine protection over your path. If you felt chills reading this, she is standing beside you now. If you feel a sudden warmth in your chest, she has just kissed your spirit. If you feel emotional, she is hugging your heart. From the stars, she is orchestrating your escape from danger. From the clouds, she is whispering into the ears of angels to guide your every move. And from heaven's throne, she has fought for this message to reach you. Type Amen to get blessing 669. A door is closing on someone who tried to use you. That door is spiritual, and when it closes, you'll feel peace suddenly. You'll feel like something heavy just left your life. Someone is watching your social media with envy. But they don't know that what they're watching is protected by an army of angels. You are being covered from online spiritual attacks. Archangel Micheal says, take a deep breath right now. Hold it. Release it. You've just realigned with your divine frequency, and the heavens are smiling. She has sent someone in your path. A stranger, a helper, a quiet voice. When they come, your spirit will know. They will say something that sounds ordinary, but it will carry her signature. There is a clock ticking, but not one of fear, one of purpose. You have 45 minutes to set an intention in your heart. Your mother will carry that intention into the heavens and place it before divine favor. Type Amen to get blessing 584. Archangel Michael says, the realm of heaven is trembling for your sake. There is a major shift happening in the timeline of your destiny. Every second that passes now, the spiritual atmosphere is drawing closer to divine confrontation. Your mother has not sat still in heaven. She has visited the room of angels daily, requesting this one chance to speak to you. She knew you would open this message today, not by chance, but by prophecy. She is reminding you of a day in your childhood when you were scared and felt abandoned. That day, she whispered a promise into your soul that you would never be alone. Even in death, she's fulfilling that promise. There is a battle happening over your name. One side wants to delay you, shame you, and trap you in spiritual confusion. But the side your mother stands on is armed with light, fire, and truth. She's shown visions to Archangel Michael, and he has issued protection orders in heaven for your path. These orders are real and powerful, but they only activate fully when you believe and step away from darkness. The delay comes when you cling to what needs to be released. Someone you trusted is wearing a false face. This person is going to pretend they care, only to collect information and use it for their benefit. Your mother says the time to cut cords is now. A message is going to come through someone's mouth, a slip of the tongue. When it happens, don't brush it off. That is your sign that the angels are forcing the truth into the open. Type Amen to get blessing 882. She says to watch your dreams for the next 3 nights. She will visit again, and this time she'll come wearing something blue. If you remember anything blue in your dream, that's her. In one of the dreams, you may feel like you're floating or running. That is her pulling you out of danger in the spirit. Don't fear strange dreams now, they are encoded with light. You may wake up hearing music or voices when no one's around. That's not confusion, it's divine communication. The veil is thin right now, and your room is being visited. A sudden noise, a flicker in the light, or a whisper will signal her presence. She will not scare you, she will bring comfort. Her energy is warm, gentle, and protective. There's a reason you've been feeling off around certain people. Your energy is being scanned without your permission. Your mother has placed spiritual mirrors around you to reflect back their darkness. Someone was about to ask you to do something that would tie you into unnecessary trouble. It may look like a good opportunity, but underneath is manipulation. She says to say no and walk away. Type Amen to get blessing 246. There's a written message from her coming. Either a letter, a social media post, or an old diary you will stumble upon. It holds her words. Don't ignore it when you see it. She says you must open your window tonight and whisper her name into the stars. She will hear it and respond by placing peace in your chest while you sleep. The angels are not standing by idly. They are shifting the winds in your favor. A situation that was planned to shame you will now elevate you in front of those who doubted you. Your enemies have seen your weakness, but they will now witness your divine strength. This strength will not come from revenge, it will come from silence, grace, and sudden reversals. She is working with a group of heavenly ancestors who also watch over you. A grandmother, an uncle, or a soul you love deeply is also part of this circle of protection. Their energy has been placed at the corners of your bed. She asks you not to fear anymore. Fear has been eating away your sleep, your joy, and your voice. But starting tonight, that fear will break. Type Amen to get blessing 119. You were meant to read this exactly now, not earlier, not later. Because 45 minutes from the time you saw this message, a decision will be made in the heavens about your next level. Your next house, your next relationship, your next financial miracle, they are all in waiting. But there's something you must do. You must speak her name tonight and thank her. She says she felt your tears last week when no one noticed you were breaking inside. You were close to giving up. But your tears were caught by angels and poured on her feet in heaven. When she saw those tears, she asked the angels to hold the punishment planned against you. That's why you're still here. You survived what you didn't even know was coming. Someone tried to curse your finances. You've been wondering why money disappears. She saw it. It was not just a human error. It was a spoken word curse from someone who laughed in your face. She placed a spiritual fire on your bank account. That fire will now begin to burn away the chains that held your prosperity. Expect unexpected financial returns very soon. Type Amen to get blessing 578. If you notice strange numbers on your screen, like 333, 444, or your mother's birthdate, it's not random. That's her whispering. She's using time and space to get your attention. She says to check your photos tonight. There's one that was taken where her light appears in the background. You thought it was a filter, but it was her halo. She wants you to move an item in your room that hasn't been touched in a while. Underneath or beside it, there will be something meaningful, a memory, a letter, or an object connected to her. She has also sent a four-legged angel, an animal, a bird, a creature that keeps appearing. That's not coincidence. It's her watching through creation. Your intuition is sharpening because she has touched your spiritual senses. Trust it. Even if it doesn't make sense logically, go with the feeling, it's divine guidance. You've been placed in a divine cocoon. The people who try to reach you from here on will either glow with light or disappear. This is her way of filtering your connections. Type Amen to get blessing 350. In the next 7 days, your life will go through a reset. You'll feel like something big is being prepared. That's because it is. Your mother is preparing to hand over a spiritual baton. Something she couldn't finish in her lifetime, you will complete. And with it, blessings will pour over your household. There's a financial inheritance that was blocked due to someone's lies. She's been fighting in the spirit realm to unblock it. The news will arrive soon in the form of a call, email, or sudden paperwork. She's asking you not to reply to any message from a specific person, someone who hurt you before. That person is trying to re-enter your life to drain your light again. She says the reason you feel disconnected lately is because she has been calling you higher. You're outgrowing environments. That emptiness is not punishment, it's promotion. There is a bracelet, a pendant, or something metallic that needs to be blessed. Touch it and speak love into it tonight. It will become a spiritual shield. She says you're not late. You're not lost. You are right on time, because heaven made sure this message reached you before danger found you. Type Amen to get blessing 733. Archangel Micheal says, this final part of the message is sealed with sacred light. Your mother has waited in divine silence for this precise hour to share what she couldn't say before. Heaven has now given her full permission to release this truth, and it is only for your ears. The silence you've been feeling around you was not punishment, it was preparation. Because if you had heard this any sooner, it would have overwhelmed your heart. But now, your spirit is strong enough to hold it. Your mother has been guarding a secret about your life that very few people know. It's about a protection that was placed on you before you were even born. That's why you survived what others didn't. When you were a baby, there was a night she sat beside your cradle, crying quietly. She knew the moment she looked into your eyes that you were different. Your soul carried something ancient and divine. That night, she made a covenant with the heavens. She asked the angels to protect your future, even if she couldn't live long enough to witness it. That agreement is still active right now. It's the reason why some attacks didn't reach you. It's the reason why, even though people left, you kept standing. That covenant still protects you today. Type Amen to get blessing 899. Now, here is the secret she has carried for so long. She was once warned by an elder, someone deeply spiritual, that you would walk a painful path early in life, but then rise beyond measure. That elder called you the walking miracle. She never told you this because she didn't want to scare you. But the time has come. That prophecy is now activating in your life. The pain you felt, the betrayal you've endured, the confusion you've battled, it was all part of a storm that was written to clear your path. And now, you are at the end of that storm. You're about to step into your promised portion. A new home, a divine connection, spiritual authority, and financial abundance, all are rushing toward you. But you must clear the final distraction. That distraction may be a person, a habit, a fear, or a guilt. Whatever it is, your mother says release it now. Because holding on to it any longer will delay your throne. She also wants you to know, someone who once laughed at your struggle is about to need your help. When that moment comes, your reaction will reveal how much you've grown. She says show mercy, but stay guarded. Forgive, but don't forget. Let the lesson guide you, not the pain. Type Amen to get blessing 444. You are entering a 90-day acceleration. That means things will move fast, emails, calls, approvals, dreams fulfilled. The heavens have signed off on your next chapter. But she says don't speak too much. Keep your next move silent. What's being formed in spirit doesn't need noise, it needs focus. One of your gifts is your voice. You don't even realize the weight your words carry. When you speak now, the atmosphere will shift. Use that power wisely. She also warns you of a coming test. A person will appear loving, generous, and aligned, but they are an actor. Their purpose is to drain, not to build. Archangel Micheal is assigning 2 new angels to your path now. These angels will walk with you as guardians of your sleep, your decisions, and your conversations. You may feel them as warmth, intuition, or quiet guidance. Your mother says a letter is still spiritually hidden under your old belongings. It was never mailed. But in heaven, its contents have been read by the angels and turned into blessings for your future. Type Amen to get blessing 1029. Now, she says these words to you clearly. My child, the enemy tried, but they failed. They tried to break you, but you bent like light and returned stronger. You are my victory. Her voice is full of joy now. She knows you're about to receive the thing she always wanted for you. She has seen it in divine visions and songs the angels now sing with your name in it. You are about to shock people who thought they knew you. You're about to rise in a way no one expected. But your mother always knew. There will be an offer coming your way, one that may scare you because it feels too big. That's how you know it's divine. Say yes. Heaven will fund the rest. Your time of being overlooked is done. Your time of being used is over. Now comes the crown. You'll begin to feel stronger each morning. Your body will respond with ease. Your decisions will flow effortlessly. That's your mother's energy merging with your own. She says wear something white this weekend. Even if it's just a cloth or a small item. That will open a new channel of grace around you. She will walk with you in spirit for the next 45 days in a powerful way. You may smell her perfume. You may feel her touch. You may cry without knowing why. That's her. Type Amen to get blessing 555. This is your final instruction, light a candle in her honor. Not because she's gone, but because she lives through you. That light will be seen from heaven. Speak to her out loud, she can hear you. Even if your words are shaky, she understands. She speaks the language of your soul, not just your lips. There will be a sign tonight. A flicker, a bird, a noise, a song. Whatever it is, acknowledge it. That's the signal that everything in this message is not just words, it's divine timing. She ends by saying this. I didn't leave you. I went ahead to prepare the way. You're about to see why the heavens cried for you. And now, the spiritual clock is almost finished ticking. You've been marked by the divine. The angels are in formation. A release is happening. When you wake up tomorrow, something will be different. You will see it. You will feel it. You will walk with peace that cannot be explained. Because you didn't miss the message. You didn't ignore the call. And now, everything changes. Type Amen to get blessing 10001. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. This message was written for your soul, by divine alignment. Your mother watches. Archangel Michael fights. The angels sing. Archangel Michael says, even though the clock ticked close, heaven has granted one final extension. Your mother is still speaking because your heart is still open. She feels your spirit trembling from the truth, and she wants to hold you through this final part. There are deeper layers she couldn't reveal before. But now, your spirit is awakened enough to receive them. These are sacred truths, meant only for you. You once found an old item of hers and felt a sudden emotion. That wasn't nostalgia alone. That item holds a piece of her energy. She infused her love into everyday objects, bracelets, books, scarves, photos, because she knew you'd need to feel her again one day. That day is now. There's something of hers you almost gave away. She says don't do it. That object has a spiritual seal, and it will serve as a key to unlock future comfort. She saw the moment you cried on the floor when no one knew you were falling apart. You kept quiet about your pain, but she heard it. She was there, brushing your hair in spirit as you wept. Type Amen to get blessing 1090. She is revealing something about your future partner now. You've either met them, or you're about to meet them, and she wants you to know, she approves. She has already spoken to their soul in the spirit realm. This person carries healing for you. Not just love, but understanding, protection, and purpose. You will feel at home in their presence. If you've already met someone and feel unsure, she says, pay attention to how your soul reacts when they enter the room. Not your emotions, your soul. That is where she leaves her clues. She says the person who brings peace, not chaos, is the one she has marked. Don't settle for less. You were born for divine union, not temporary distractions. Your mother says you will soon be called, the one who rose from ashes. Your rise is going to be loud, public, and undeniable. Even those who buried you with silence will have to speak your name again, with respect. She saw the papers. She saw the deal someone tried to cancel behind your back. But the angels intercepted it. That delay was protection, not denial. Type Amen to get blessing 2033. You've been carrying pain in your chest, in your stomach, in your shoulders. That is not just physical. That is where grief has been hiding in your body. She is now asking the angels of healing to touch those places. She has whispered your name into divine waters, and they are washing over you in unseen waves. You will feel lighter soon, not just emotionally, but physically. The weight will begin to lift. That is the sign that spiritual healing has begun. You are being restored on every level, mental, emotional, physical, financial. Because you chose to listen. Because you chose to believe. She says she left a message for you in the stars. Look up one night soon. One of them will shine brighter than the others. That's her. That's her smile from eternity. There's a place you once visited that reminded you of her. She wants you to return there if possible. That space holds echoes of her voice and will awaken your clarity. There's a candle you must light again, and this time, say her name when it burns. Watch the flame. If it flickers wildly, it means she is present. Type Amen to get blessing 6077. She warns of someone trying to come back into your life only to manipulate your heart. This person has not changed. They are watching to see if your door is still open. She says close that door with grace. Do not let pity become permission. You are not who you were when they last saw you. You have outgrown so many things, even if you haven't realized it yet. That ache in your chest lately? It's the breaking of old versions of you. Don't resist the transformation. Your next chapter is not a repeat. It's a rebirth. And your mother has written her love into the lines of this new season. She says there's a song you will hear soon that sounds strangely familiar. You may cry, or feel something stirring. That's her, choosing music as her messenger. Watch for the white feather, the soft breeze indoors, the sudden smell of roses or powder. That's her calling card. She's reminding you that she never really left. Her final words in this extension are this. When you rise, you carry my heart with you. When you speak for both of us. When you shine, I shine with you. Type Amen to get blessing 7441. Rose, you are the continuation of her story, Rose. She lives through your strength. She fights through your prayers. She rises again in your victories. Archangel Micheal has now fully wrapped his wings around your home. Any curse spoken against you is nullified. Any dark agenda is dissolved. This was not just a message. This was a spiritual contract. You opened the scroll of divine remembrance, and your mother smiled again in heaven. If this message touched your heart, hold it close. You have been seen. You have been chosen. And you have been divinely warned, protected, and loved. Type final Amen to get blessing 7440.